We have two options that excites us after the appeal court judgment. Name Ewo. So what are the two options now? We need to understand what they're talking about. Fubara and the appeal court judgment. I know that the pro-Fubara lawmakers have moved to Supreme Court to challenge the appeal court judgment. So what are these two options that they're talking about now? Let's dive into the details. The leader of the PDP in Rivers West Senatorial District and a pro-Fubara group supporter, Name Ewo, has alleged that the pro-Fubara lawmakers have two compelling options that excite them following the Court of Appeal judgment. He highlighted that the first option is to appeal the judgment at the Supreme Court, a course of action the House of Assembly has already instructed its legal team to pursue. So he further elaborated that the second option arises from the Court of Appeals judge's statement, which acknowledged the defection of certain individuals without addressing the instance of the matter. So he stated that the judge's ruling focused solely on the issue of jurisdiction, stating that the state high court lacked the authority to adjudicate the matter. He also revealed that they have consequently directed the filing of a proper suit at the Federal High Court. Can you imagine? So he said in an interview with Channels TV, the Rivers State government and the Rivers State House of Assembly is not deterred by that judgment because we have two options that excite us after the appeal court or after the appeal court judgment. And one of the options is to appeal that judgment at the Supreme Court, which the House of Assembly has already directed legal team to do. The second option is that the judges of the Court of Appeal have clearly told us that these persons have defected and we are not touching the substance of the matter. So the judges only ruled on the issue of jurisdiction, which they say the State High Court had done. So they have simply directed us to file a proper suit at the Federal High Court, whether the 27 lawmakers led by Martis Amewule are still members of the State House of Assembly based on the judgment is not there because the court did not say so. But damn. So the two options are very clear. And that is what I was saying right from the beginning of my analysis, that the appeal court has left a lot of loopholes. One, they just said the State High Court lacked the jurisdiction to entertain the case, but they did not validate whether those people are still members of the State House of Assembly, and also they did not validate whether their seats are still vacant or not. Okay, and they also did not validate whether the defection is valid or not. So those three open gray areas did not, were not covered in that appeal court judgment. So it means that whether the State High Court had the jurisdiction to deal with it or not is a different case, and whether those people are still validly what they call them lawmakers for the Rivers State Assembly is a different case. Whether their seat is vacant is a different case, and all of that. So, but whether they defected is also a different case. So, with the way it is now, the appeal court judgment has not reinstated these people. It is clear. The appeal court judgment did not reinstate them. The appeal court judgment did not touch the substance of the validity of their membership in the House of Assembly, did not touch the substance of their defection from PDP to APC, also did not touch the substance of declaring their seat vacant or not. So it means that I'm telling you, those people have not really gotten what they wanted. The judgment is very, very left a lot of things for the Federal High Court to handle, and which they are saying that they have two options, the pro-Fubara group. One is to go to appeal court, which has been done. Second one is to properly file the case at the Federal High Court, which they are also doing. So with that, I'm telling you, the state is still, being managed by 3 member lawmakers led by Victor Okojumbo. Okay, and they continue to cruise. Now, Victor Okojumbo has called on the INEC to come and conduct by-elections to fill those vacant seats left by the 25 lawmakers. At the same time, they have also rolled out the INEC timetable for election, local government chairman election. So Fubara is still cruising and moving on. With the like, let them go and make noise. I saw what do they call him? The immediate past local government chairman for Equity local government, Samuel Nwanosiki, saying that there's someone at the National Assembly that is causing problem, and that is the person of Ikenga Imo Gochinyere. He does not have stake in Rivers State, but is at the National Assembly causing problem for Rivers State. Meanwhile, he himself is the major troublemaker. So with the way things are going, I tell you that it is not over until it is over. I know that Wike and his people are still looking for the best way to constitute a viable team that can impeach Fubara, but it's not working for them. Absolutely not working for them. I don't know how. It's not working for them. That is the truth. So now we have got somebody say the politics has just begun. Fubara all the way. Not be lie. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of the drama. Before now, preambles, introduction, and then these things. All Rivers State up Fubara in all. That is it. So the issue here is that Fubara is still cruising, whether we like it or not. So the way it is now, we are pretty sure that Fubara, in fact, each time they go to court and come out, the judges will still leave a loophole that allows Fubara to keep moving on. Whether it is God that is doing it or it is intentional by those judges, so we don't know. But all we know that after every judgment, there's always a loophole that this Fubara group will always latch on to move on. And they keep cruising without anybody disturbing them. Wow. So that's the situation right now. The pro-Fubara group are still not deterred. They are still not discouraged. They are still not how do I put that they are not, affected by this judgment. They have always phantomed a way forward. They have always phantomed a way to put those pro-Wike people where they belong, and that is what they have kept on doing. So the way it is now, they have two-pronged cases, or rather two channels to follow now. One is appeal court judgment at the Supreme Court, and secondly is to properly file that case at the Federal High Court sitting in Port Harcourt. And so with all of that put together, these guys are cruising on auto. I'm telling you. And I have not heard from artist Amewule Group their own forward plan as well. Because right now, the judgment did not reinstate them, and so they still cannot sit anywhere and legislate on Rivers State matters. So they need to come out. Let's see their own response. We are waiting for them. So thank you for listening as I move on. Let's have your comment for sharing as usual.